riding in Dad's truck, headed up Cascade Lane here toward Tim's property. That's Tim's land back up there yonder. Kind of a rough little road in some places. Oh, mercy. There's Pop with his coffee. Dad, did you know you have a cult following on the video world?
What? Video.
Okay. So we're going to ride a ways and turn left up here and head toward Tim's. Yep. Tough little turn. He's done a good job with his road. Well, it is kind of foggy up here at this height. Guess they're in the barn working it. I should have brought Tom that sausage biscuit. Got some folks. That truck there, $500. It's nice. Very nice. Pretty good deal. Dad is going to try to show me a cool tree here. I see, where is it? The Seahorse Tree. Oh, it does look like a seahorse. Let me get where I can zoom in on it. Yep. That is, yeah, go a little bit farther. There you go. That is the Seahorse Tree that we call it. Out here off of, what is this road? This is I used to call it 7 Mile Ridge, but it's not what it's called anymore, is it?
Yeah, they call it Chestnut Mountain.
Chestnut Mountain Road. That's pretty cool. Yeah, weird knot. So we're out here headed back toward Little Switzerland. Very cool. Rainy day in the Appalachian Mountains. Let me ask you this question, so you see how you answer it. When you tell people what mountains we live in, how do you explain it?
Well, we live in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Appalachian, I think the Appalachians runs north and south.
They run from Maine to Georgia, don't they?
So Blue Ridge kind of east and west. I think that's what I believe now.
Oh, it's part of the Black Mountains.
They call it Black Mountain. I think it's
still part of Blue Ridge.
Blue Ridge, yeah.
It's kind of complicated. It's like when I talk to my friends from England, they're in the UK, which is a country, but it's also 4 countries. It's England, Ireland, Wales, or it's North Ireland. But anyway, same kind of deal here. You got the Appalachian Mountains and the Blue Ridge Mountains are part of it. And Pisgah National Forest is part of it, right?
That's just a national forest.
And, okay, but then you got the Black Mountains running through the Blue Ridge, through the Appalachian. And you've also got the Smoky Mountains.
Smoky Mountains, southwest of us, I guess.
Southwest of us toward Asheville and Knoxville.
Beyond Asheville, 50 miles. We're about 100 miles from here.
But it's a great Smoky Mountains National Park, but then there's also, it's complicated, the whole mountain. I guess we could look it up online and define it. I can't even hardly explain it myself. So Dad's taking us up McKinney Mine Road now. And And this is, I've shown this on some of my videos before. It's where I used to play when I was a kid up here in the mine holes. Now, did you say that Granddad Tawny used to run a steam shovel somewhere?
No, he used to work back in those caves, then we done iced.
Oh, the other place?
Yeah.
Was this ever operational when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah.
Feldspar and mica, is that what it mostly was?
This operated for up in the 60s.
See, this is, all these buildings are fake, but the holes and stuff there are real.
Maybe up in the 70s.
You can't see much today. It's just, I've shown it before in other videos. Some deep caves and stuff back in here where they used to mine out. So they operated all up into the 60s, yeah. There's one of them. Can't cut my zoom. This road goes out to where my grandmother used to have her house. Dad grew up there. And the Christmas tree farm over here. That used to be the big hayfield we worked in a lot. And that's full of Christmas trees. A lot of people up here grow trees. Got a camera with a zoom on it today. Trying to hold it on a handle. Remember when Ruth used to have goats? I think the first time I ever got butted by a goat was over there in her little old shed. I can't remember what I was doing there. You came to visit or something one day, and I got over there in their little pen or whatever, and I started trying to pet goats, and some old billy goat came over and wanted to start butting me. Oh Lordy, that thing easy to hold. A lot of rain today. It'll make everything pretty and green. Stuff starts to green up here, what, about 2 or 3 weeks? Usually April.
About the 15th of April, we'll be getting good rain.
It's starting to. I'm meant to mow my grass probably next week in Valdez. Well, maybe 3,400 feet or so high here or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
A lot of what you see here is rhododendron, the green stuff on the sides of the road. Little tree fields and stuff. Dad, what would you tell anybody that were thinking about moving to a place like up here in Mitchell County? And what would you tell them about living here? Good things and bad things?
It's in the summertime. Not much work going on.
Hard to make a living, kind
Hard
of.
to make a living around here. It's kind of rough in the wintertime sometimes.
It is.
Especially when you start getting a little older.
It's during your summers. I'd say this is a May to October place to live. If you just really like an awesome place to live, usually from I'd say 1st of May to the end of October, it's fantastic, and it's a little harder the rest of the year, isn't it?
Middle of November or something like that.
Yeah. We're in the Chestnut Grove community now. Chestnut Grove Baptist Church will be off here to the left. There, behind that little building.
I'll take a picture of this memorial here.
I sure did. I went up there and looked and I saw Granddad Tawny on it.
Nope.
No, was he not on it?
Well, First World War's on it.
Well, he was First World War.
Yeah, but it's not on it.
He's not. I thought he was, Dad.
He was in the First War, but not on it.
I swear I believe I saw his name.
Nope, it ain't.
How did he not get on it?
Well, they didn't put the First World War veterans
Oh,
on
is this World War II?
World War II, Korea.
Korea, Vietnam, Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. One man on there's the one got killed in the service. The one's in the middle is the Second War.
Let me get up here where I can see it a little better. Yeah. When did they put that up?
A couple years ago.
Well, Lewis is on there, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, this Earl. 25 or 26, I think.
Well, that's cool they did that. That used to be the old store there. Who was it running that store? Lewis
Young.
Lewis Young ran the store, yeah. So there's Granny's house up there. Granny Nora, and that's where Dad mostly grew up, isn't it?
Yeah. He's there in about 43 or 44 or something like that.
So you're about 5, 6 years old when you moved there. I wonder who owns the Christmas tree area here now that used to be Frank's.
I don't know who's.
They've let it all grow up, haven't
I guess. I don't know what's going to happen to it.
Those big firs and stuff there used to be little Christmas trees. He was kind of one of the most prolific tree growers around here, Frank Hallfield, back in the day. Been a long time though. Was he the one who gave you your idea to start growing Christmas trees, or was it?
No. Started growing them about the same time he did.
It's your fire department there. They keep a truck in there, or is it just looks like it's empty on one side?
I've got a truck in there.
Yeah. Rainy day at the end of March. This is the 29th of March, 2014. Dad, do you remember when there used to be a tower up here on this, was it still around when you were a kid?
Yes. I've got
Up
some
here on
pictures somewhere. I think you've got them, me and your mom.
Maybe, maybe I do. What's that mountain called?
Grassy Mountain.
Grassy Mountain, yeah. I got some old, actually I guess this old video you shot with old Super 8 of us up there on top of it. I remember that. I don't remember seeing the tower or anything in it. That would have been about 66 or something like that. I mean, you get your paper?
Yeah. So
Oh,
give me a paper and
I'll
check
walk
the
up here
mail.
and walk in here with you then.